All right, we're doing some wheelies. You do you. You do you. You do whatever you want to do. Big open area, so risk management. Oh. Here we go. All right, we're riding around. Looks like a Honda CBR, right? All right, so we're going into an intersection, orange stage. Left turners are very dangerous for motorcycle riders. Good job on the braking. A little bit of probably locked it up a little bit. Maybe some rattle from the ABS, but that's fine. That's fine. This, you guys, you know how many times we see this situation, this exact same situation, and the person is just rev bombing and honking the horn and then hits the person, right? This is good. If you activate ABS, who cares? That should tell you, I shouldn't activate ABS, but I'm glad it's there. It's a safety net. So I need to go ahead and practice my braking. I'm going to go to parking lot, practice my emergency braking. So, because you can practice good progressive emergency braking really quick without ever activating your ABS. And that's the goal. But in an emergency situation, if something happens, it is so good to have a backup. That's why I always recommend ABS for any bike, whether you're experienced or not. If you want to go off-road and stuff, ABS, hopefully you can turn it off. There's some different things about ABS and off-road, but street bikes, bikes on the road, amazing job here. Just watch. It's going to rattle. So just watch this part right here. We're not going to look at this, everything else. So squeeze. Just that little bit, that's a little bit of the rattle from the ABS. Maybe he locked it up a little bit, but that ABS kicks in and unlocks it, locks it, unlocks it, locks it, unlocks it. So he did a great job. Now, here's the thing that I want to focus on right here is what could we do better? I don't know, not too much other than, maybe wearing full gear. Full gear, wear full gear. Like you can see his skin, it's just a t-shirt on that right mirror. Wear full gear, so be a smart rider, acquire and utilize it. Now, part of this is paying attention to what's happening on the road. Ride within what's happening here. So we have an intersection coming up. That intersection should put you into orange stage, everybody. So look at the orange stage right there. Look, can somebody close the blinds? The blinds are like right on me. Intersections, orange stage. You want to make sure that you are paying attention and you're looking for any left turners. Left turners are extremely dangerous for motorcycle riders. Curves, failure to navigate that curve, very dangerous for motorcycle riders. So you have to be paying attention. It looks like a CBR1 or a CBR something. Only reason why I know that is because we had that as a giveaway bike and I remember this look. It's a Honda something. Intersections though, left turners, watch out, prep and ready, going orange stage, cover those brakes, look for those escape paths. Did a great job with the braking, amazing job. Hey, I'll take that over a T-bone. Right? Good job. I need to get mad. I'm happy about that. Here we go. So nighttime, a little bit of moisture, so watch out for the visors. Remember, everyone has lower visibility too. Green doesn't always mean go. I mean, you did, but now we're fighting for that position and fighting for that lane. Now remember, cars with the law of gross tonnage are going to be the winners whenever you collide anybody, okay? So right here, what I want to point out is ride within the environment. So let's just take a quick look around. It's nighttime. We have moisture. You can see it on the mirror on his right, but obviously with the refraction of some lights, we're going to be going through here. So if we have low visibility ourselves, now think about the cars on the road. So we need to mitigate those issues. We need to be paying attention to other people out on the road themselves having low visibility, driving at night, and possibly don't even know what's going on when it comes to their own driving skill. Come on, we're smart riders. We can't expect everyone to be smart drivers. So we're going to be going through here. Now, intersection is definitely orange stage. We got to be prepped and ready for pretty much anything here, everybody. So we got to be covering those brakes, looking for escape paths, also looking for road debris from the rain. Now, there's that side of the vehicle that we talk about all the time. Side of the vehicle means a path of travel violation possibility. Be an orange stage, exactly, Alejandro. We're moving into here. Now, this person is going to be into our lane. Now, if they go into the first available lane, they're going to be in our lane, right? So if I was this motorcycle rider, I would just move over to the right lane. Plan our ride, position for safety, right? We located this hazard. Let's go ahead and do something about it. So we're going to be going in here. Now we're going to go ahead and fight for our lane. We're not even in that middle lane. That car way over there switched over to the far right lane. There's this lane right here, and we're going to stay in this lane. Now, what I see here is going to be an ego problem. We're going to be trying to fight for this lane. We're going to be wanting this lane. This guy can't do anything. Can't go left. Can't go right now because you're right there. So we're creating an issue. We talk about law of gross tonnage. Basically, think about it. You know, say a little toddler running into an adult male and trying to push him over. That's pretty much what we're doing here when it comes to a motorcycle versus a car. Now, a toddler can hurt. You know, you go for those sensitive areas. You know, go for the ankles and all those things. You know, short people understand that. But anyways, we can't really do much when it comes to this. Can't do much. So this vehicle is going to win no matter what. It can knock us on the ground. We're going to be hurt. They're going to have scratch paint. So pay attention to this. So when we're doing this and just being a jerk, we got very lucky. We got very lucky. Let's not do that. All right. So what we can learn from this situation is making sure we understand the environment that we're riding in. Low visibility, intersection at night with rain. Can't see very much through our shields anyways. Then we also have to think about, okay, that everyone else has to deal with that. Everyone else has to deal with that when it comes to this driver. And on top of that, the driver has unintentional blindness, motion-induced blindness, not paying attention to motorcycles, trying to make the light. And now we're going to escalate it even more and have an issue by fighting for that lane. Okay? Very lucky. Very lucky. Let's not do that. Okay? All right, angel or not, here we go. Riding around, intersection, going back into, oh, it's a lot of stuff. I'm just going to stay in orange stage right now. We got another intersection coming up. We're riding around, nothing too crazy. Good space cushions. Good space cushions. Oh, there's the left turner. Moved away from the grate. Keep your hands on the handlebars because you might have had to swerve, especially in this construction area. Now things definitely change. Watch out for road surface hazards like he was doing. And that was it. So let's go back just a little bit. So what I was saying here, he was maintaining a good space cushion. This is a good space cushion right here. It allows him to see very far, allows the rider to do anything they can, you know, swerve left, swerve right if they had to. They can't swerve right here because you got the cars, but you could swerve left. You can see that there's a truck here. I don't know if there's somebody right to our left, or right to our left. There's somebody on our left next to us. There we go. Can't swerve. So what we can do is possibly slow down, accelerate. We could do some of that stuff too. So we're getting up to here and we have another intersection coming up and you see that he was looking at this road surface hazard, but also we have this. Okay, so we have two things pop out at us. As a beginner, you're typically looking at one or the other, but you have to navigate both of them because this is the situation. So if you're a brand new rider and you see that there's a bunch of construction, there's a bunch of this stuff, slow it down. That's going to buy you some time, buy you some options. So what he did was he was slowing down and he's going to go ahead and adapt to this hazard. Remember, planning our ride, position for safety, locate the hazard. All he did was adapt. Now we have this threat. So we got to do something. Emergency brake, emergency swerve. But remember, intersections, we should know this already. Going to orange stage, we're prepped and ready for this. So he's going to go over here. And we're going to go ahead and start rev bombing a little bit. But he did brake for this vehicle. This is our total stopping distance. He's braking and rev bombing, obviously pulling in the clutch to rev bomb. Now, what happens there is that when you pull in the clutch and you give it a lot of throttle response, you're putting power from the engine to the rear wheel, but then disconnecting it with that clutch. So there's still power wanting to go towards that rear wheel because, you know, giving it throttle, right? Giving it some gas, but you disconnected it with that clutch. Okay. Now, what happens if you let go of that clutch? All that power is like, woo, gets shot straight to that rear wheel, and you could easily wheelie it or lose traction on that, dump the bike. So I'd never recommend rev bombing ever. It's not an emergency response. Emergency response is going to be progressive brake pressure quickly and then swerving. Those are the emergency responses you should be doing. Rev bombing, take it out of your toolkit, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Same thing with honking the horn in an emergency. You can honk the horn later, but don't do it in an emergency. Get it out of your toolkit. It's not part of it. It's not a red stage maneuver. So one thing we need to be paying attention to is these left turners at intersections. Got to be paying attention to it because those will kill you. You'll strike it. You won't be able to stop in time. You won't be able to swerve in time. So slowing it down, being situational where seeing it ahead of time is going to save your life. Write in the comments if you started recognizing this stuff. Like you're out riding and you see these hazards. And you're like, non-issue. Figured it out. Saw it. Yeah. Right in the comments. And then taking your hands off the handlebars. Everyone gave me crap for that. But, hey, I'm not doing it here when I need to have my hands on the handlebars. I'm doing it when I'm talking when there's no cars on the road. Big open area. All right. Come on, new riders. If you want to know how to ride effectively and smart, make sure you grab the Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. I talk about how to plan your ride, what the Smart Rider principles are all about, the color code chart, what patterns to look for, how to rescue another rider. Anyways, you got to just check it out. Make sure you click the link in the description. There's a discount code. It's the cheapest it's ever going to be. Only 500 people are going to be able to get the code. So make sure you grab yours now. All right, let's get back into the video. All right, moving through here. Nice cornering right here. Can't tell where hands, nothing. Oh, side of the bike. Good job with the braking and maneuvering around that bicycle. And then that person, oh my gosh, what is going on here? So we're gonna be going left. Is this it? Is this it? Is there more? Okay, good. So we're getting through here now. Let's see. I don't know what that sign says right behind Moto Stars. Doesn't really matter, but we're off in an area with obviously residential, and we probably know this area. So we know there's people going back and forth, crossing the street. But take a look at this right here. We have, trees blocking the way. We have grass blocking, high grass blocking the view around the corner. So we have to be able to do whatever it is we can do, like braking, swerving with the speed that we're currently doing. So he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good here. So he's going. He has a good position. He can see. Now we got this person coming around, okay? So we got a side of the bicycle coming around. They don't usually stop. They do their own thing, so you got to be very careful with that. You don't want to hit a bicyclist. You don't want to hit anything on a motorcycle. It could really hurt you. So we're going through here. So right there, what he did was apply the brakes and straighten the bike up, because he was actually having a good line. He was going to go across, realized he wasn't going to be able to do it. He saw the person, so he's going to go ahead. And turn, recognize, perceived, reacted, straightened up the bike, applied some brakes, realized couldn't stop in time, swerved to the left, then honked the horn when he was safe, and then he's basically back to where he needs to be. So all of that happened in a split second. Middle of a turn, perceive the person, got to figure out what it is you're going to do. Your brain's moving. It's going pretty quick. Going to go ahead and react. Okay, we got to straighten the bike up because we're in the middle of the turn, because I remember he can't apply the brakes with it turned like that. You can't apply them hard. You do trail braking, but we're not doing that right now. Can't apply them hard. You're going to dump the bike. Okay, I got to straighten them up, apply some progressive brake pressure. Oh, I'm not going to stop in time. My total stopping distance isn't good enough. I got to swerve, and then I got to get back into my lane. So a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened real quickly, and that's why we watch these videos, is so we can learn from them. And he did a great job, or this rider did a great job. So sees the rider, straighten it up, brakes, can't do anything, swerve. Did an amazing job. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it shouldn't have happened. That bicyclist shouldn't have done that. They should have seen both ways. But does that matter when you strike them? Doesn't matter. Got himself out of the situation. Did good. Did good. Did good. And he's just honking at everybody now. All right, we're doing some wheelies. You do you. You do you. You do whatever you want to do. Big open area, so risk management. Oh. Risk management, but man, that's got to hurt. Oh, left leg. Imagine your left leg planted. Snaps. Woo! Ride with the Revel. Welcome to the crew, baby. Ride with the Revel. So he's got protection for his motorcycle. That's one thing I don't understand, is having protection. Oh, there's his battery. Having protection for your body too. So we put a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money into our motorcycles to make them really protected, and we're stunting. So a lot of performance parts, a lot of different things. What about us? Are we protecting us? Not too much. And I wonder if there's just like a set of gear that stunt riders would be happy to buy, because I understand flexibility, maneuverability, tactile feel, all these different things. You don't want to be encumbered by having a ton of gear on. I understand that you want to have a performance capabilities with the clothing that you have, but I also want the protective on it. So we're gonna be doing some wheelie stuff here. Now, I don't understand exactly what happened and what went wrong, because I'm not a stunt rider. So I do understand with that noise that we went a little bit too far back, maybe lost balance. But this is what I'm talking about right here: landing with that left foot planting and your body continue moving. Easily damage your body. And then there goes the bike. There goes the bike. No buenos. No buenos. And then there's the hands that go down. Okay, so we got to protect our body, protect everything. Okay, we want to be able to keep doing what we want to do, right? We want to keep stunting. We want to keep having fun. So let's see if we could do it longer and actually enjoy it. You know, you don't want to be stunting when you're, let's say, 30 and having like massive spine issues. You don't walk very well, but you still love the sport. You still love the hobby. You still love the passion or whatever it is, but you can't do it anymore. So just take care of yourself. You know, it's a lot like firefighters, like, well, I like, you know, to do this and this and this, but then they have lung issues, they have hearing issues, they get tinnitus in their 20s, they get, you know, bad backs. It's because they don't take care of themselves. It's like, if you want to keep doing what you're doing, take care of yourself so you can continue to do what you want to do for longer. So it's just, there has to be something. There has to be a manufacturer that makes protective gear. There has to be. But I'm glad he's doing fine. I'm pretty sure he's doing fine. If you like today's video, make sure you click this video right here to keep watching more. But if you want to become a smart rider, click this and grab this Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. It's going to help you become a smart rider by planning your ride, rescuing other riders, knowing what patterns to look for, and so much more. Make sure you grab it. Link will be in the description also. I'll be seeing you around.